All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go here. Gonna save that bad boy. Hey, Brandon Syme, what's going on, man? How you doing? Epic Gamer, what's going on? Leslie, how you doing? Thirsty Thursday live stream is in full effect tonight. Of course, I may have to cut it short once the video comes out tonight. That's right. You've heard correct. We have a video tonight. Totally off schedule, right? Usually. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my normal routine for stories. Well, if you didn't hear it from the last video, let me go ahead and just brush you up on the update. I have completed my weekly schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos throughout the rest of the year, except for the last week of December. That is going to be called Fight Week. I am working with another writer, and we're actually putting together a whole week's worth of cryptid fights, which has never been done before. So, that's still in the process, so that's why the last week of December has not been recorded, edited, or uploaded. Outside of that, though, I'm finished with the whole year. I've been hammering so hard for you guys. Now I'm just going back, and I'm going to start filling in the blanks. Just this overcrowd you guys with serious content. With Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So far, I haven't been doing anything on Sundays, but I think 6 days out of the week is pretty dang good, right? How many people do it that much in a week, you know? You know, separates the boys from the men. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I'm doing good, Brandon. I'm doing well. As well as can be. Nice, nice. I've seen that movie a couple of times, so I think I'll be okay. I don't remember every detail about it, but I don't think I really need to watch it again. Maybe I will tomorrow. I watched Event Horizon today, but I've seen that movie 20 times. I still can't remember everybody's names. Ugh, I'm so bad. But I know the basics. I know what I'm going to rate it. So, I'll be ready for Saturday night. Oh! Speaking of Saturday night, I'm not going to be home. Holy moly. And it's my movie. It's my movie pick, too. Holy crap. Might have to do the podcast while I'm on the road. I'm going to be at the Comic-Con convention in Lexington, Kentucky. It's a Comic-Con toy convention, and a lot of famous people are going to be there. I found out on... Sorry, that's my chair squeaking there. Hey, Vlad, what's up? Arlene Robledo. There you go. Hey, Arlene, how's it going? Let me look that up, because I want to tell you guys who's actually going to be there. There's a lot of people that I don't know. There's some like wrestlers and stuff, like WWF type stuff that are going to be there. There's a couple people from The Walking Dead that are going to be there. Let me look it up here real quick. Here it is. All right, who's coming? There we go. Stephen Amell, which is Arrow. You know, Green Arrow, CW. I got his tattoo on my arm. I love Arrow. At least, like, the first 3 seasons. Pre-soap opera. Let's just repeat that. We got the Superman actor from Smallville. He's going to be at the Lexington Comic-Con. Bobby from Supernatural. Crowley from Supernatural. Sting, the wrestler. Martin Cove from Karate Kid. Colton Haynes from Arrow, who wears the red suit. That's dating Speedy. Let's see. Another guy from Smallville. Star Wars. Don't know who she is. Hocus Pocus. Catherine Najimy. She's from Hocus Pocus, whatever. She's going to be there. Let's see. One of the... Yep. Oh, God. Carl from The Walking Dead's going to be there. I hate Carl. Yeah, I won't be going to his booth. Can't stand that kid. What is your favorite cryptid? Ratman. I've never even heard of Ratman. I mean, I did with Ninja Turtles. There was the Rat King. Mine would probably be the Wendigo. I like the Dogman too, but the Wendigo is creepy. Dead Space? Oh, you gotta watch it in the dark though. You can't give it justice watching it during the day for the first time. You have to watch that movie in the dark. Brandon, this is going to you. Let's see here. We have the girl from Home Improvement, the one that was all dressed up hot on the show with Tim Allen. Also, Richard Karn, Tim Allen's partner with the beard, the chubby guy. He's gonna be there. Let's see here. Paola Lazard, Walking Dead. Another guy from Smallville. The voice of Mickey Mouse is going to be there. The voice of Goofy is going to be there. Ruth Connell, which is, Rowena from Supernatural. She's going to be there. George Newbern, voice of Superman. Jim Cummings, the voice of Darkwing Duck, Pooh, and Tigger. Nice. Let's see. Bunch of other people I don't know. Never even heard of that show. Some more wrestler people I don't know. But basically, I'm going there for Arrow and Supernatural. I could care less about the rest. Lex Luger's going to be there. I remember him. There's one wrestler that I remember. The original guy who dressed up as Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original 1990 movie, and the best one, in my opinion. He's going to be there. But, I mean, he just wore the suit, so who cares? Let's see. Got some cosplay guests. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm basically going for the Supernatural and for Arrow. Stephen Amell. I don't really care about his sidekick guy in the red. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get some autographs signed on some of their pictures at their booths. My goal is to have everybody's signature. Unfortunately, Sam and Dean Winchester are not going to be at this convention. I'm really disappointed. They have Bobby, Crowley, and Rowena, but they don't have Sam and Dean. But that's all right. Another time, there's Dragon Con in Atlanta. I just missed that one. Didn't even know about it. But Mary Winchester was there. I think, Lucifer was there, and I forgot their names. Dean's buddy that was a vampire that helped him out of purgatory. He was really loyal to Dean. God, I forgot his name. And then the skinny guy from the new guy, and he was also on Hustle and Flow. Garth. That was his name in Supernatural. Garth. Yeah, I like that guy. So they were at Dragon Con, and I didn't even realize it was happening that weekend. It was too late. So, cool thing is, there's a lot of those activities out here in my neck of the woods. It also goes down at San Diego Comic-Con, where I'm originally from, but it's impossible to get tickets. Realistically impossible. So, and it's 4 times the price. I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that. Forget it. There's other conventions. I'll be coming back to this place in October as well for Screamfest. So it's probably the same building too for this location here. Skitsy's mommy. Hi, I'm from Worcester, UK. Hey, welcome, England. Welcome. Garth was a werewolf. Yeah, he was towards the end. Oh, you just spoiled it for everybody. He wasn't originally a werewolf, but remember when he was helping Sam and Dean, and he was trying to be going undercover, and he ended up taking the pill or something, and he became a werewolf. Hey, but at the end of the day, he found love, had a family, and refused to feed on the living, and Sam and Dean let him live. Boom. Spoilers for everybody. Thanks a lot there, Insanity Garage. Ah. What else? Zach, did you get a piece of paper to have Sting sign it? I doubt he'll do that. Those people are gonna charge. Those people are definitely gonna charge minimum 20, 25, maybe $30 per person. So, yeah. Bad timing. Just paid a crap load of my bills. Really bad timing, so... Oh well. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. At least to get 3 of the characters from Supernatural, and also to get Arrow's signature. And I get to show Arrow my tattoo. I've tagged him on Instagram. Has he ever replied? Never. He's never replied. And I got a badass Green Arrow tattoo on me. It was the morning after pill? That's funny. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm in a Supernatural fan group on Facebook, and I forgot what it was. Somebody was posting about one of the characters being somewhere. I forgot. And then somebody said, "Oh, they're going to be at the Comic-Con." And then I was like, "Where?" And then they were telling me, "Oh, it's in Kentucky." And I'm like, "What the hell? There's a Comic-Con in Kentucky?" Like, I only knew about Screamfest, and that's in October. So I looked it up on Google, and sure enough, it was this weekend. I was like, "Wow, I'm glad I looked this up. I would have never known if I didn't look it up." So, yeah, so we're going to be booked this weekend. It starts at 10 o'clock, but we're going to have to leave the house like at 6 in the morning to get there on time. It's a little bit of a drive. Then I'm sure that they're going to charge for parking. You have to wait in line forever. I'm going straight to those people, like, right off the bat. Like, as soon as I get in there, I'm going down to get the autographs done. That way, I can relax and just walk around and look at t-shirts and souvenirs for the rest of the few hours. I want to get the stuff I want to get the stuff done, you know, the reason why I'm going there. I don't want to wait until the lines are just chaotic. I don't know how big this is going to be. It's not as big as San Diego Comic-Con, that's for sure. But yet, I've never even been to that one, so how do I know? But I know the San Diego Comic-Con is the biggest one in the country. It'd be nice if they had some more tickets for sale. Doesn't matter now, though. I freaking left that communist state. They can keep all their high prices and taxes. I'm good. What's up with you guys, though? It's Thirsty Thursdays. What do you want to talk about? Also, I changed the font on the back screen there with the little Treehouse of Horror. Basically, I've mentioned it before to people. I do have some mega fans out there that like to donate quite a bit to the Dark Forest. And as I've mentioned before, Streamlabs, this program that I use that's linked up with YouTube, they take a huge percentage chunk. Supposedly it's 5%, but there's just no way in hell it's 5%. Let's just say it's like 1/3. So it's like, okay, I'm not even going to see that donation. So anybody that's a mega fan and just anyone that goes ham like that, like 50 or higher, like people that are just very giving and loyal and supportive, just go directly to my PayPal or my Cash App. But if you're just a regular guy or gal like me, a buck here, a buck there, you know, just little stuff just to show your support, go ahead and donate it here. It's fine. You know, the fee is nothing. But those big ballers out there, just go the other route, please. That way I actually see the money. So that's why I put that there. Just a little bit of direction, and that's the reason behind it. So today I worked all day. I was able to knock out a couple more videos for you guys. Like I said, I'm just filling in those oddball days each week. And I've actually completed the whole month of September, like every single day except for Sundays. So Monday through Friday, the whole month is already done. Uploaded, edited, done deal. Now I get to start on October. Monday, Wednesday, Friday through the whole month is done, but I got to fill in the other dates. So yeah, I'm going to have fun working on that. Knowing you, we'd probably end up talking about food. You know, we just might. I just had some lasagna. It was a frozen one from the grocery store, but you know what? It was $3.99 and I'm full. It was delicious. Sleever! Hey Zach, do some more Goosebump videos. I miss them. Oh, Sleever. All my collections are boxed up. We're in the process of saving up to get a home. Once that happens, and I have my little man cave recording studio, bedroom, whatever, then I'm going to set all my stuff out again. And maybe I'll showcase some of the Goosebumps, the X-Files, the Supernaturals, the Heroes, whatever. All the stuff I got. Maybe I'll do some more stuff like that, but realistically, there's not a lot of fan base behind it, so. And it was quite expensive, and I wasn't seeing any return on that, so that's why I switched directions with my channel. If that's why you're wondering why I no longer collect that stuff. I pretty much have everything that I want, aside from the Goosebumps beanbag chair anyways, since I recently got a hold of the Goosebumps rollerblades in the box. A couple of the wheels were kind of messed up, you know, from 8, but I mean, what do you expect? They're 25 years old. But I mean, that was like the last major thing I was looking for, aside from the Goosebumps beanbag. That would be an ultimate thing for me to still find. I periodically still look for it, but it's one of those things where it's like, probably will never happen, but you never know. I may get lucky and get one. I don't know. I've been looking for years, but I'm not looking hardcore like I used to. That zombie lockdown was different. Oh, yeah, you checked that out, huh? Yeah, the quality was definitely different. I was new at narrating back then, so my speed, my flow, everything was different. The microphone kept glitching on me, so there's probably a lot of edits and skidzits in there. But interesting story nonetheless. Safe House is one that I wrote that I actually narrated a little later on from that one, and that's a story that I wrote that I narrated. If you're into that zombie stuff, there's one called Safe. Ooh, that scared the crap out of me. I tell you, Hiro Nakamura, he scares the crap out of me every time I get a text message. Whew. All right, let's see here. Just browsing here. Let me check out this message I just got. Give me a second. All right, let's see. What makes Attack of the Mutants so awesome? He's a comic book character that comes to life. He's a supervillain. The Secret Headquarters. This everything about it just grabbed me when I was a kid, so that's why I was really into that book. The Haunted Mask is a classic. Love the Night in Terror Tower, Deep Trouble, A Shocker on Shock Street. But I will say this, Deep Trouble, A Shocker on Shock Street, both of those episodes were horrible, but the books were great. A Night in Terror Tower, both good. Welcome to Camp Nightmare, both good. TV show and book. Welcome to Camp Nightmares in my top 5. Attack of the Mutants #1. Haunted Mask is in my top 5. So basically, those ones are in my top 5. Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, another great one. Calling All Creeps, another great one. Basically, all the books I really cared for were in the original 62. Give Yourself Goosebumps. I only had a couple of those where you choose the different paths. Series 2000, by the time that came out, I was already veering away from Goosebumps. I was getting older, so I didn't even really read any of the Series 2000 books. And now there's Slappy World and Horrorland that came out. By that time, I was not even interested in those books anymore. But, yeah, you gave me a little nostalgia. Thank you. Well, what's up with you guys? We got Insanity in the garage, playing with his wrench, or his socket, one of the two. Ghost Camp, huh? Ghost Camp was cool. Yeah, I wish they would have made an episode for that. It came from under the sink, beneath the sink. It came from beneath the sink, not to correct you or anything. You like that one about the sponge with the mouth? I thought that was horrible. I never read the book, but I know the episode was horrible. You know, I never really cared for Monster Blood or Slappy. And those are like two iconic figures for the series. Like, I never liked Slappy. I thought that the ventriloquist doll was just stupid. Like, it never scared me. I had no interest in the dummy. Like, I was more interested in seeing Curly in an episode than I was for Slappy. But Curly's just... he was just their mascot. He was always on covers of all the special editions and stuff like that. He never actually got featured in anything. It sucks. Zach Baby for president. There you go. Yeah. Vote for me. A little bit of Goosebumps chat. Why not? Something different that we haven't talked about for a while. Plus, I'm asking you guys what's going on. So that's an opportunity that I'm presenting to you guys in the chat room to embrace on a new subject to talk about. So it's not just me making stuff up over here. I didn't read it. I just remember my bro having that one. Ah, nice. Nice. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. But, you know, everybody has their favorites. So, who's going to see Malignant tomorrow night? That's the new movie that's directed by James Wan. Everybody knows who James Wan is. He's the mastermind behind horror movies right now. Annabelle, Insidious, Conjuring, La Llorona, sucked, and The Nun. Yeah. Malignant. Check out the trailer on YouTube. It's called Malignant. Looks pretty spooky. I've already gotten my tickets for tomorrow night. Can't wait. I'm really excited. I'm going to cook up a frozen pizza tomorrow night. Eat it. Go see the movie. Go straight to bed. I got to wake up at like 5 in the morning on Saturday to drive to Kentucky. That should be fun. We'll see. I've never been to Kentucky before. This will be my first time going to Kentucky. Yep. Might get some Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know. What do you think? Zachariah Erickson. Hi from Georgia. Georgia. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Welcome back. Long time no see. Where you been, brother? Double hi from Georgia. That's right. Both of these cats are from Georgia. Georgia. Ooh, Aced Bridge. I like your channel. I like you, Aced. I like you. You're a swell guy. You just made my nipples hard. Thank you so much for that $4.99. All right, Slaver just subbed. Awesome. I can't promise you any Goosebumps anytime soon, but feel free to hop into the live streams and ask questions about anything Goosebumps related if you want to. And also, you could check out the older videos that I have on it. And more than likely, I'll be doing a little tour inside my man cave once we get a house. I plan on getting quite a few shelves. I also have some posters too, so I'm going to have to figure out how that's going to fit to look correct. I also have some t-shirts and stuff for Are You Afraid of the Dark from Nickelodeon. And I'm like, do I just keep those folded and put them on a shelf? Or do I waste like a half a wall just to display them on coat hangers? I don't know. I want it to look nice, but I don't want to not show it, so I don't know. I'll probably just keep them folded. I don't know. I mean, I got some rare stuff for Are You Afraid of the Dark. I basically have just about everything they ever made. I think I'm missing like 4 stickers. I have all the collector's cards. I have all the books. I have all the audio tapes. Sealed. I even had a couple of their cameras from Kellogg's cereal boxes. I have 2 of the posters that glow in the dark. I mean, I got the hat that was given to the director that gave the show's logo on the back before they even knew what logo they wanted. You know, they got it from the idea from the hat. And the creator signed it for me. And he signed all 3 of my VHSs, by the way. And I have 3 of their board games. One's in Italian, one's Canadian, and one's American. The Canadian and the American one, they're identical. It's just their symbols different in the corner. Same game, though. And one of them's unopened. It's still wrapped in the original plastic. Ooh. Is this a Q&A right now? Every time I live stream, it's Q&A. I don't really necessarily have to address it. We just talk about anything and everything. A lot of times, my live streams steer into a food direction, per se. Sometimes we talk about movies, we talk about video games, we talk about scary stuff, cryptids, paranormal stuff, goosebumps, like right now. Right now, you know, just a little bit ago, we were talking about Comic-Con in Kentucky. Anything and everything, as long as it's appropriate. Yeah, no worries, no worries. What about eBay? eBay. I love eBay. I like Amazon too, but you don't really have personal interaction with who you're buying from because of the way their layout is. I personally like eBay because I could message the seller and ask for a deal or something. Or a best offer. Or I could ask personal questions about the item. Like, does it have a scratch on the back? Or how long have you had it? You know, things like that. How do you get all those collectibles? For which show? I got a lot of my Goosebumps stuff from eBay. Most of it, actually. There was a couple oddball sites I would find stuff from. I actually found a few pretty rare items in a website that's in Japan, but they won't sell to Americans for some reason on that site, so I had to find a third-party company to pay them to buy it for me and then ship it to me. How I figured this out, I'll never know, but I did. That's how I got 2 of the collectibles for the second series. Your shirts and sign stuff could help with the house. Oh, I know. I know, Insanity. But I'll never sell that stuff. Like, if I gotta wait a few more months, I'll wait a few more months. I'm not selling that stuff. Like, I'll never see it again. And now that I'm not in California, I'll never be able to meet the co-creator again to get him to sign more. You know what I mean? I can't sell that stuff. Especially that hat. That hat is priceless. What is the movie you're going to see about? Let me look that up for you. I know it has to do with the girl that had an imaginary friend and then like, he comes back and he starts killing people or something. But let me just see if I can find something to read to you guys regarding that. Oh, They're not giving a lot of details. Paralyzed by fear from shocking visions, a woman's torment worsens as she discovers her waking dreams are terrifying realities. But yeah, basically, based off the trailer, it shows her as a little kid, birthday party, and she's talking to some imaginary friend named Gabriel. And I guess now she's an adult and people are dying around her and stuff, and they're saying Gabriel. So it's like, he's back, you know? So that's that's all I know. And you know what? That's fine, because I don't want the trailer to give away the whole movie. What's the point to go see it if you already know what's going to happen? Nice. Nice. What else? Let's see. That's right. Let me see. What is coming out tonight? I gotta remember. I lose track. Every time I do a video, I just upload it to the next opening date. But I lose track of what's coming out when. Last night, I don't know if any of you guys stuck around for last night, but that was a 5.5-hour video of Dogman stories. I pretty much like went back in history and collected as many files as I could from all the Dogman stories that I could still find on my computer. And I put them all together in one video. Some of those stories are old. But I was like, dang, 5.5 hours? And it was like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? I go to check. I'm just curious. I'm like, how many people are even watching this thing, right? I'm asleep. I'm not staying up. I got to work in the morning, you know? So there was over 60-something people on there. I'm like, wow, okay. Nice. No, I never heard of Itchy the Killer. Sounds like a clown. It probably is. So yeah, the Dogman video from last night's doing quite well. Has a little bit over 1,100 views. Let's see. A friend just got me A Quiet Place 1 and 2. Nice. Well, part 2 is still in theaters, as far as, or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of Don't Breathe or something. But yeah, Quiet Place 1 and 2, they're good movies. The second one was better. There was just more happening in that one. Let's see. What's coming out tonight? Let me see. And then I'm going to see if I can read you guys a story. Do you guys want me to read you a little story tonight? I think since Aced Bridge donated $4.99 to the Super Chat, I'm going to have to read you guys a story for that. Ah, that's right. Aha! And this one's actually based... This story is actually about Kentucky. We were just talking about the frickin' Comic-Con thing. Allegedly true Eastern Kentucky Dogman sighting. So somebody emailed this story in, and they live somewhere in East Kentucky, wherever that is. I just know it's above me. Yeah, it's a... I don't remember the story. I recorded it days ago, but that's coming out tonight. So, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Another cryptid is coming your way. Now, let me find a little tale that I can read to you guys. Let's see. Hmm. One's a little too long. Let's see here. Trying to find one that's a decent size. It's not super. I can read this one to you guys. All right. I'll never walk Sutton Wilderness in the dark again. The sun wouldn't rise for another hour when I leashed up my dog for our walk. You see, my wife and I started going to the gym on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Last week, our trainer wanted us to add cardio to our routine, so Tuesdays and Thursdays became our cardio days. Our gym was small, and with only one treadmill working at the moment, I opted to get my exercise later in the day via hike through the nearby urban wilderness. I figured this would also be an excellent opportunity to walk my dog Penny. Fall showed no signs of coming early to Oklahoma as we stepped outside to the 75-degree heat. With all of the lakes and the Gulf Stream, Oklahoma can get unbearably humid. On Tuesday, when I did the walk at 10 a.m., I felt sweaty enough to want to take a second shower from a 40-minute hike. Today, I opted to start at 6 a.m. before I showered to match my wife's time at the gym. Despite the dark, there were several cars parked on the lot for Sutton Wilderness. Goes to show that the Sutton Goatman isn't real, I joked. I had heard of the urban legend about the Goatman stalking the woods at night, but that was the extent of my knowledge until I'd listened to the local podcast that went more in depth. The host described the story as one that echoed other Goatman stories across the nation. His research compared the sightings of woodland monsters, like Bigfoot, through a cultural lens, with people from British backgrounds familiar with ape men, werewolves, and Germanic history. And the Goatman from the Dutch, similar to other Goatman stories, this creature existed near a hospital, or in the case of the Sutton Wilderness, a psychiatric ward. The urban wilderness was once grounds for the Griffin Memorial Hospital and Old Central State Mental Hospital. As the hospital shrunk, the state turned the landscape into a park people enjoy today. According to urban legends, the hospital found a baby deformed with horns to the point they thought that the child was a goat at first. The hospital cared for the baby, and as the child grew up and the landscape changed, the child decided to stay here. The podcast host noted that this would be the Goatman. The podcast host noted that this would put the Goatman well over 70 years old, and said that some people believe in the spirit of the Goatman is what haunts the woods. Regardless of the form, the legend warns that people will hear footsteps, maybe even hoofs coming from behind them. If a person walks faster or slower, the steps would match their pace until one would feel hot breath on their neck, by which time you were too late. If you turned around, the Goatman would grab you and drag you deep into the woods, never to be seen again. The main trail for the park was about 1.5 miles long, with the two main entrances looping back at a wooden pavilion. We took the path to our right. Although it was dark, I could barely see what was in front of me from the tree coverage. I was more concerned about my dog eating something she shouldn't have than anything else. The city had widened the trails a couple of years ago to give people more space when crossing each other and reduce the tick population. My dog stopped. Her ears perked up and turned to the south towards the rhythmic beat of drums off in the distance. I tugged on her leash and assured her, "It's just the high school band practicing, Penny." I was over a third of the way on the trail before I encountered my first person. They appeared to be an older gentleman, hard to say with the bluish disposable face mask, long-sleeved shirt, pants, and fisher hat they wore. I nodded my head hello, and they walked past me without saying a word. When we got to the long straight path near the pond, something behind us caught my dog's attention. I turned around, and there was a white light floating through the bushes, moving fast along the trail and getting closer. I'm ashamed to admit that my brain took a long moment before realizing this was a headlight from a bike. In my defense, bicycles were not allowed on the trails. I pulled Penny closer to me as we moved to the side to let the person pass. Well, I gotta scroll down here, guys. Penny and I came to the final stretch of the woods, which had the thickest tree coverage. Penny's tail curled inward as she got closer to my side. An educational sign about life in the woods highlighted the various animals one could find, such as bark beetles, ornate fox turtles, cedar waxwings, bobcats, eastern wood rats, and downy woodpeckers. Back away from the sign was a back-away sign from the... they have a typo here. Back away from the sign was a hut made out of fallen tree branches. I always viewed this as the fairy house, as something fun for kids to explore, but not today. There were pieces of the bike I saw earlier scattered on the ground. The bike looked like it had been mangled by some machine, as no person or creature could have done those kind of things. I turned on my phone's flashlight while I stayed put on the paved trail. I used the flashlight to follow the bike's pieces to the hut. Something moved inside. I cut away the shadows with my light and revealed a pair of green glowing eyes reflecting at me. I ran, and so did Penny. I was struggling to keep up with her, but I had her on the leash still. Behind us, I heard what sounded like hoofs matching my pace on the paved trail. I dared not to look back. The sun was rising as we made our escape out of the woods and back to the gazebo. With the sound of hoofs gone and no warm breath on my neck, I stopped to catch my breath. Staying behind in the trees was someone about my height. I thought I saw horns like a goat. But as I tried to get a good look at them, they faded into the shadows. That was a neat little tale. Alright. The Goat Man, huh? Don't come across stories like that too much. Seems like the Goat Man, there's just not a lot of sightings of them. Or at least anyone that lived to tell. I'll tell you what, I'll never go power walk hiking in a park again. What else, guys? It is 7:33. We still have time to burn. Got this tea next to me. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hiking in the woods of North Georgia. I'll pass. You guys got gators down there. I don't mess with gators. Oh my gosh, this chair needs some WD-40 or something. Especially when I'm recording. Oh, I hate that when I'm really on a roll recording a scary story. And I just move my ass a little bit like this. And it squeaks. And I gotta delete it and re-record the whole thing over. It happens. That's life. I need a new chair anyways, but I'll wait until everything's set up and everything. Insanity Garage, do you play any games? Yeah, I play, well, I don't have an Xbox anymore. But, as far as computer games, I've been playing, Days Gone, which is a single-player game. Zombie apocalypse kind of thing. Days Gone. It's about the only game I have, other than The Park, which is like a 2-hour game I already beat. You jumped on a gator back in Florida, scared the crap out of my family. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you could have all that, man. I don't mess with gators. I don't want to be anywhere near them at all. They're freaking dinosaurs, man. I don't mess with gators. They don't mess with me, I don't mess with them. But yeah, other than Days Gone, I haven't really played any video games. When I did have an Xbox, I was really into Skyrim, which I got to the point where it was just side quests. Everything else was already beaten. And I got bored after a while, because I felt like I was already finding all the caves and everything, all the loots, and just got boring after a while. Call of Duty Black Ops, that's always fun, playing zombies with other people. Or just playing live, you know, just talking crap all night. That's always fun. Let's see. Other games. Nothing off the top of my head. I've always wanted to play the new Spider-Man because I know it's an open world. And I love Spider-Man, but I don't own a PlayStation. And I don't want to buy a whole console just because of one game. I don't know. Maybe if my YouTube channel blows up, I'll get both. I'll get a Series X and I'll get a PS5. Why not? But I've always wanted to play the Spider-Man game because I love Spider-Man. The Last of Us is another great game that's exclusively on PlayStation. But I've actually watched the whole game walkthrough on YouTube. It was like a 6+ hour video. It was like a movie. It was so wonderful. I loved it. So I don't feel like I need to play it anymore. Invite me one day, I play zombies. Nice, me too. Well, I used to at least. Back in the day. Yeah, back in the day. That's always fun. It's too bad you could never beat it, you know? It just keeps going and going until it gets so hard everybody just dies. Help! Help me! But yeah, I heard they're working on a new Skyrim type of game, so that's cool. What else? There's some other computer games that I was interested in, but haven't had the time to really play video games. Outside of my work schedule, I'm working on YouTube, and that's like another full-time job. So, you could beat the zombies? Oh, I thought there was just no end to it. I thought it just kept going and going with the different levels of hardness. I know on one of the Call of Duty games, there was one where you could beat it, and at the end you got to run all the way back. I think it was the map with at the farm. I forgot what game it was on, but I did beat that one. You're correct on that one. Hear that? Jeez-o. How am I supposed to record with that squeak? I like to stay put when I record, though, because that squeaking noise just, like, messes up my vibe when I'm recording. But, I mean, sometimes I gotta reposition myself. I gotta change the angle on my back. I gotta change the angle how I'm sitting. You know, it's just becomes kind of uncomfortable, and you gotta move around. Ah, okay, so they changed it. Okay. Yeah, see, I've been out of the loop for too long to know the changes. But yeah, I'm not really into the whole game thing. I don't have time for it. I would love to. You know, if my channel was where it should be, I might have a little more time for video games. But unfortunately, I have to do basically a video every single night to keep the momentum going right. So, I'm predicting I'm going to have maybe, I don't know if I'll make it to 1,000 by Christmas. Maybe. I'm thinking by the end of the year, I'll have 1,000 videos on my channel. 4 digits. Holy crap. That's a lot of videos. 1,000. I'm already past 800 and something, so I'm already well on my way. But I should definitely have more than 15,000 subs. With the amount of content, I should be way up there. But you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to be sour about it. When it's my time, it's my time. As long as you guys continue to spread me like butter and we keep making good content and we keep the frights going and the live streams happening for some entertainment. We're just having fun with it, right? And eventually it will become a full-time gig. But only time will tell. Use your chair noise as a monster sound like Mothman. Right? You know, no one has ever submitted to me a Mothman story. I don't know if he's just not popular or what. Or she. Hell if I know. Never seen his wiener. If he's got one. Moth girl, moth... Well, it's Mothman, right? So it must be a man. He must have a wiener. But, no one's ever emailed me a story about Mothman before. I haven't had a Goatman story in a long time. Actually, the Goatman story that I read to you guys was not emailed to me. It was something that... it was from a writer on Reddit. But I've never had anybody send me a Mothman story. And I haven't had anyone send me any zombie or alien UFO stories in a long time. Long time. A lot of Dogman, Werewolf, Wendigos, which I love Wendigos. Not terribly a ton of Skinwalkers. Actually, I did one Skinwalker today or yesterday. Yeah, I did one Skinwalker story, I believe. Oh, I did that one today. That's right. But it's coming out, I think, on the last week of September. If I'm not mistaken. I forgot which day. either Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday of the last week of December. Saturday technically is October 1st. But yeah, I did do a Skinwalker story. It was a pretty cool one, too. It was kind of short, but it was... Allegedly, it was a true story about somebody's grandfather who told him a story when he was growing up. So, yeah. Hey, Infinite Psychosis, what's up? Welcome to the Dark Forest. Welcome back. How you doing? So yeah, so the Skinwalker story is supposedly it's a true story, so sounds pretty legit, you know. But, you know, it's not my, you know, it's not anything that I lived through, so who am I to say, yes, it's real, no, it's not. I mean, I'm just here to entertain. Just enjoy the story and just go to sleep. Chilling, how about you? I'm chilling too. I'm chilling here in the office, live streaming. Just chillaxing with you guys, hanging out, seeing what you guys are up to. I was telling everybody earlier, since you missed it, there's a Comic-Con convention in Kentucky I'm going to on Saturday. I'm also supposed to be recording for a podcast for 2 different movie reviews. I might have to record my part in the car, because I'll probably be on the road. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be home by then. We're going to be reviewing Event Horizon and The Thing. Event Horizon was my choice, and The Thing was somebody else's choice. We're trying to catch up on schedule. That's why we're doing 2 instead of just 1 movie review. We're doing 2 movie reviews. They'll be separate videos on the channel for the podcast. But as far as that goes for recording, we're knocking out 2 of them on Saturday. Event Horizon is very slept on. It's a very good space horror movie. Has Lawrence Fishburne in it. It has that Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park. He's in it. And some other people I don't know. Those are the only 2 people I know from the movie. Good movie, though. I liked it a lot. Came out in 1997. Where was I in 97? I was in middle school, I think. Yeah. Shows you how old I am. I heard I was here just lurking in the BG. BG, was that background? Baby Gangsta? Event Horizon is good. You're right. Very good movie. I streamed it on some site that's probably going to give my computer a virus, so I'm going to have to get that Norton thing or something. I guess Norton's like the best antivirus software, but damn, it's expensive. It's like $80 a year, $90 a year. I know that's not a lot, but damn. It's quite a bit. Sometimes I'll find movies on Tubi, which is completely safe and it's free. But they don't have the hugest selection of horror stuff. Oh, you hear that chair? It's a squeaking like a wet tushy toot. Let's see. Interstellar 2. What's that? Deborah says, Zach, baby, how is the weather out your way? We have had high humidity and black clouds are under the horizon in Maryland. Oh, man. You guys are getting some storms up there, huh? Let me check the computer. It is 67 degrees out here. And it's, sunny. Let's see. Feels like 75. It's currently 74 degrees. Partly sunny. High will be 79. Air quality. Wind. It's a 46% humidity, which is not bad. Yeah, it's very nice out here. 74 is perfect. And 46% humidity is not that bad. No, it's not perfect, you know, but no humidity is perfect, but you know, I mean, it gets 46% in California, and that's desert, you know, so believe it or not, there's humidity in California. It's just not as high as out here in the south. But yeah, it's a 74 out, and it's sunny. Today's a nice day. It's been a nice day for like a week now. It's gonna be the high will be 80 Friday. The highest will be on Saturday is 83, Sunday is 87, Monday is 88, Tuesday is 88, Wednesday is 89. So looks like it's gonna be a little bit hotter week next week. But that's okay. I work indoors, so I never really feel it anyways. No biggie. Starship Troopers. I remember that movie. I wouldn't consider that a horror movie, though. If you go through LifeLock, it is only about $25 a month. Yeah, that's a month, though, if you really think about it. Norton's like 80 or 90 bucks for 12 months, so it's actually cheaper to go through Norton than it is for LifeLock. But thank you for letting me know about that, Zach. I appreciate it. Interstellar. Oh, okay. I've never seen that movie. Furry Boy Alpha. Hey, Zach. How's it going? Been loving the recent uploads. Keep up the great work. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, Furry Buns. I intend to. Lots of cryptids and spooky by nature. Oh, you know what? That would be a good t-shirt. In reference to the rap group, Naughty by Nature. What if I made one that said spooky by nature? Oh, what a fabulous idea. Now I have to see how it looks. Naughty by nature. Hold on. Naughty by Nature logo. How'd their logo look back in the day? Was it Naughty by Nature? So I'll put Spooky by Nature. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm about to make a t-shirt with you guys. I love it when I come up with these freaking ideas and they come out of nowhere. I made a t-shirt today. It's kind of a kinky one. I'll show you a link. Where is it? Where is that shirt? Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Welcome to the Dark Forest. How you doing? Okay, so there's the link to the shirt that I just made that I made earlier today. And it says, it's like a quote. When I'm done, you're going to walk with a limp like you fell off horseback riding like Christopher Reeves. The Dark Forest Way. Zach Baby TV. Yeah, you know you love it. I thought it was pretty funny, at least. Somebody will buy it. Somebody will buy it. Okay. Where is the spookiest place I've ever been? Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. Quest Haven in the Elfin Forest in San Marcos, California. Burned down insane asylum where the white lady ghost roams the forest. I snuck in there with my cousin, and we actually heard her laughing inside his truck as we were leaving. Radio was off, windows were down, we were leaving, bummed. It was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, I don't know. and we heard her or some child laugh in his truck, and we were the only two people in the truck. Sounded like it was like right behind us. Scared us to death. He drove so fast. He didn't stop at any of the stop signs. That was a crazy, crazy, crazy night. Let's see. You should make a shirt that has Bigfoot and a dog man either arm wrestling or playing rock, paper, scissors. That would be funny. But I can't draw, so I don't know how that's going to work so well. Matthew Myers. How you doing, Matthew? Welcome to the Dark Forest. Trying to find a font that matches as close as possible. That would be an interesting one, though. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm making this spooky by nature. It's going to be sick. Okay. I'm gonna make it green. That way it could be a black t-shirt. So if I make the font black, then I can't use a black t-shirt, and I think all shirts should have a black option, because black just... it's cool with horror themes. You know, it's got to be dark clothing for the most part, unless you're trying to look cute. Let's see. What was that called again? That's a killer shirt. Adding part 2 while I listen. Nice, Insanity. There we go. Because I know they want part 2 of that werewolf story. They want to know what's going on with those bikers, especially after what happened to his dog Jack. So I'll put Spooky by Nature in the front. And I'll probably put Zach Baby TV on the back of the shirt. Or maybe just on the front at the bottom. Maybe a little YouTube symbol on there. Let's see. That might be cool. Little tiny little symbol here. Question is, what color do I make it? Do I use the same font or a different font? That's the question. Probably a different font. Robert Lyons. Hey, Robert. Welcome to the Dark Forest. How you doing? Sweet Tooth 1987. Hey, Big Pimpin' Zach Baby TV. What's going on, Sweet Tooth? How you doing? Sweet Tooth. Alex is in the bar right now? Oh, yeah. I know he's about to tear some shit up over there. All right. I'm doing good. Missed a lot of the conversation that we were having earlier. Now I'm just designing a new shirt idea that I have. I think it looked better in the center. I think that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Spooky by nature. I like that. That's cool. Yeah. You know, naughty by nature. It's randomly said spooky by nature, and I'm like, wait a second. That'll work for a t-shirt. It'll be a cool one, too. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Let me change the price to make it cheaper. There we go. All right. Why do you go so silent, Bob, on us? Oh, I'm not silent, Bob. I'm waiting for some Q&A. You guys, feel free to hop in, talk amongst yourself, ask me some questions, tell me what you got going on for this weekend. I'm editing a shirt right now, so I'm just periodically going back and forth with the live stream chat. I've actually already finished it. I'm just tweaking a couple things on the girl shirt. It's the same image, but let's see. I like that. Let's see how the preview looks. That's it. That's perfect. All right. All right. All right. There we go. Finished. Let's go ahead and change the price here to make it cheaper for everybody. All Ah, all right. Let's see here. Done. Done, done, done. Okay. Okay. Hoodies and sweatshirts. Let's see. Oh. Oh. This would make a cool sweater too. You lost quite a few people on your stream. Yeah, I did. That's okay. You know, I could only do so much talking. If you guys aren't talking, you know, can't just be one-sided here. I come up with topics, and you guys reply with them. Let's see. Every time I go to add a new source for this shirt or sweater, they're never in the appropriate place, so I gotta change it all. Alright, okay. Wish I could get Jack and Alex a Jack and Alex shirt, right? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Of course, you killed off Jack, so, you know, unless you want a rest in peace Jack shirt. That'd probably work. But the series would have to really, really, really do well. I don't know if anybody would really rock it. That always happens with that. Okay. Ooh, that one's so small. Good luck. There's no way to zoom in on this thing either. My goodness. Let's go back. Probably not do the zip up one because that is just gonna be too difficult. Okay, I'm done with this model here. I don't want to spoil anything, but I would, but it would have to be free. Ah, see? He wants it. He wants the free stuff. All right, so that is done. Now it's uploading to my online store, so it will be available here right about now. And I'll paste it here so you guys could check it out, since you can't see it unless I show it. There is the link to the shirt that I just made. Tell me what you guys think. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty spiffy myself. It's gonna have to be free for me. Well, yeah, that's not unless you're part of the Patreon. I can't do freebies because those people are monthly supporters that go above and beyond, and that's why they get free merchandise. Outside of that, people buy stuff and they promote it just because they like the shirt. So, unfortunately, I can't be doing that for you. All right. But there is the link for the new t-shirt design. I think it's pretty cool. It's clean. It's a simple shirt, but at the same time, and you know, spooky by nature. I mean, it just kind of has a ring to it. Ah, it's rough, I think. Pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, right? Yeah, I made a guy t-shirt, a girl t-shirt, and a hoodie. I attempted to do the design for the zip-up hoodie, but the logo is really small because it only has like a small section on one side. And there's no way for me to zoom in on the computer screen to make sure their placements are correct, because they're never correct. Like, even though I do it correctly on the shirt, as soon as I pick another thing like hoodie or girl t-shirt, the words are scattered. They're never in the same placement as it was originally on the shirt. I don't know why it does that. So it's like I have to do it all over again. I just don't have to retype everything. I just have to place it. But it's impossible for me to do that with that small a font. Literally, it's like on my screen, it's like a little bit bigger than a rice petal. Like, it's tiny. So there's no way for me to do that, to get that design on the front of a zip-up hoodie. I could have did it on the back, but I just didn't feel like doing it, to be honest with you. So I just did the regular pullover hoodie, the shirts, and called it a day. I have a lot of different designs on there, so I'm not really worried about it, but I thought it was really catchy. And somebody out there will like it. But yeah, I enjoy that. It just, like, spare the moment I have these ideas for, like, cool things for t-shirts. Let's see here. Well, T-minus 42 minutes until the new video drops. Another cryptid tale for the evening. Oh, Leslie, did you click on the link? Did you check it out? Did you like it? I was trying to find a cool font that kind of resembled Naughty by Nature's logo. You know, if you remember that rap group, you know, hip hop hooray, oh, hey. That was Naughty by Nature. And then for some reason we were on the live chat here, and I said something, and then I was like, not Spooky by Nature. And I'm like, Spooky by Nature? That's like Naughty by Nature. I'm like, that would make a cool shirt. And I just got the idea like that. You would like a brighter green? Oh, I gotcha. Oh, yeah. I don't want it too bright. Um, as far as the font, I can't change the font. The only thing you could do is pick a different color shirt or hoodie. Um, I try to keep everything kind of dark anyways because it's spooky. I usually I would do like shirts in a black font, but can't really have black t-shirts or black hoodies. If the font's black, you won't be able to read nothing. So. Oh yeah, Leslie, nice. Yeah, I remember they had a couple good. They had a couple hits. I didn't really listen to Naughty by Nature that much. I was more into like Kid and Play, Hammer, Vanilla Ice. Was more into that stuff. Naughty by Nature, I still listen. I knew I knew some of their music, but I wasn't like a fan or nothing. But yeah, yeah, I thought it was a cool looking idea. So I put it together. It was neat. It was a neat little idea. Thought it was pretty sweet, and it's perfect timing with the hoodies. To get your pre-orders in now before it really gets cold, especially up there in Illinois. I don't know when it starts getting cold up there, but I'm assuming maybe in November it starts to get cold. Make black braille writing. Yeah, I have a lot of different font options, but if I did black font, I couldn't do a black hoodie, and most of my sales, every single product was a was a black shirt, black hoodie, black tank top. I want to say like 90% of the stuff that I sell, the fabric's all black. So I can't use black font. I just can't. Not when the sales not when the sales are all picking black shirts and black hoodies. So I gotta pick a different font color for the writing. Mid-November it starts. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Ice Ice Baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I still bump Vanilla Ice. I don't care. Kid and Play. I love all that early 90s stuff. It was great. Can't stand today's music. Ugh. No, sir. I stick with my 90s and 80s all day long. Yeah, I'm not sure when it starts to get cold here. This will be my first winter out here, so I'm assuming probably the same, probably mid-November. I know the snow doesn't happen usually until the end of December. At least that's what happened last year. It actually, the first snow day out here was actually Christmas Day last year. Everybody woke up and it snowed during the night. On Christmas Day, like how cool is that? You actually woke up to a white Christmas. So I'm like, that's nice. Um, so yeah, we'll see when it snows out here, but it does snow. We do get all 4 seasons out here, so I'm looking forward to fall, where everything just turns all the pretty colors and stuff on the trees and everything just to see the color changes and then the snow. I'm really looking forward to the snow. Like that's something I really want to see. Like I really want to I want to see that whiteness everywhere on the ground. I love the snow. I belong in the north. uh, my squeaky chair. Ah, man. But what else, guys? What else do you want to talk about? We discussed some movie stuff, the Comic-Con stuff, a little bit of music. I designed a cool t-shirt and hoodie. Leslie says she's going to buy the hoodie. That's cool. Definitely got to send me a picture once you get it. If you buy it today or whatever day you decide to do it. Still waiting on the selfie pictures from Meg J and from Jared Kaiser, as they picked up some merchandise a couple of weeks ago. They probably haven't received their items yet. Typically, it takes about 3 weeks or so until people start receiving their stuff. You Vikings, that's right. Skull, you heathen vermin. That's right. I got some Viking blood in me. Maybe that's why I like the North so much. But, yeah. Got a new t-shirt on the store. That's cool. I got a lot of freaking different designs. And I'll probably have plenty more, too. Oh, man. What a day. Looking forward to tomorrow, though. I really want to see the Malignant movie. It's going to be good. James Wan directed it. It's gotta be good. The trailer looks good, but it doesn't look terrifyingly super duper scary. But at the same time, they don't really show you a lot, so the mystery is still there for the film. So I'm trying not to think like, oh my god, it's going to be like the best horror movie of the year. I'm trying not to get my hopes up about it, because whenever I think too much on a movie and it ends up not being to my expectations, it just ends up being a flop, and that sucks. What else, guys? Anything else going on in your neck of the woods in the world? I need another sip of this tea. Man, that squeaky chair, that's annoying. Oh my goodness. That's bad. Well, you guys aren't chatting, and that's why I'm quiet. So, you know, there's no Q&A, there's no talk about anything, this and that. I can only talk so much, guys, and then I end up just designing another t-shirt. I'm probably going to end the chat now, guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for everyone that showed up, continued to stay. Shout out to those that left, that hung out for the first hour or so. That was greatly appreciated. Shout out to Aced Bridge for the $5 donation. You rock. Yeah. And I'm probably just going to go hang out in the living room until 9 o'clock hits and that new story comes out. So stay tuned for tonight's spooky tale. Have a good night.